come from? You ever watched anyone? Last night, Gene and I, or yesterday afternoon, Gene and I went and saw Trans-Siberian Orchestra. It was our 8th time in 9 years. We loved that show. It's the best show that we've ever been to. And you look at these singers and you go, how are they so confident? And you look at the guitar player, the drummer, the keyboardist, the violinist. Go, how come they make it look so easy? It's pretty simple. They have an inner belief that it's easy. And do you know where that inner belief comes from? Experience. They have performed those songs hundreds upon hundreds of times. So it's a natural thing. I'm often asked by people, how is it that I can just get up and start talking like this to you? I have no script. I'm just talking. It's pretty easy. I believe I can. And number 2, I've done it thousands of times. Yeah, you heard me say that thousands of times. I know that because I've got well over 2,000 videos on YouTube alone. If you want to be good at something, you've got to do it and you've got to experience it over and over and over again. Because until you experience it, it's just opinions. You don't believe it. You get where I'm going with that? You may say, I know how to do that, Lee. I know how to meditate. But do you? Have you meditated thousands of times so that you can sit and it becomes easy? People say, well, I know how to do spiritual mind treatment. Well, have you done it thousands of times? Have you proven that it works? Have you had the experience of it? I know what it's like to be in a relationship. I know how to do this. I know how to get along with my partner. Do you have a loving relationship where you've practiced that thousands of times? Do you see what I'm bringing up? I'm trying to break through the illusion that we have about life, that we know things that we don't know, because the only way we know things is through experience. And it's only through experience that we become confident. People often say, well, why are you so confident about relationships? Well, I've got a lot of experience. 1 week from tomorrow, I'll be celebrating 51 years in my marriage. A very happy one, a very fulfilling one that has ups and downs, one where we've experienced so much of life and we keep centered in love. Love means the awareness and acceptance of not only your own wholeness, but the wholeness of the other people, despite when they do things that you don't like. That's really big, despite when they do things you don't like, because we have totally messed that scenario up. We've been domesticated, however you want to put it, into believing that the other person, we have to like them and we have to like what they do all the time to love them. No, love has nothing to do with like. Like is something completely different. I can look at anyone and say, I love you, meaning I accept you the way you are. Doesn't mean I like you. Doesn't mean I want to spend time with you. Liking is about being in a similar frequency, a similar vibration. And you know that when you're around someone that's of that vibration. You know that immediately. It's easy to be around them. But then after a while, we start judging. I'm confident I can love everyone. I've been practicing. I've been practicing on people who I really don't like. But I accept where they are. I accept who they are. But I don't have to spend time with them. I've become confident to a large degree in my ability to read the energy of a situation or people around me. Doesn't mean I don't get fooled every now and then. I do. I'm human. There are things I've not yet experienced. So if I haven't experienced it, I'm not confident about it. Do you get where I'm coming from? Without the experience, there's no confidence. So I go back to a study on basketball where they took 3 groups of people. And the first group practiced shooting foul free throws, actual free throws all the time, just shooting them all the time for 1 week. The second group, they practiced shooting free throws in their mind. The third group didn't practice at all. So at the end of a week, they'd practiced either physically shooting hundreds and hundreds of times or mentally practicing shooting hundreds of times or not shooting. The people who shot the free throws and who visualized shooting the free throws had exactly or almost exactly the same results. The ones who didn't practice shooting either mentally or actually, they were horrible. They were nowhere near close. It's the experience of shooting. It's the experience of being. That's why you never give up. You don't give up when you fail once. Why? That's only one experience. You need more. Failure is simply life telling you do it a little differently. That's all it is. There's no such thing you fail at something. No, you've got infinite do-overs. No matter what anyone tells you, no matter how old you are, no matter what your experience is, you have a clean slate to begin again today. And how do you do that? By stepping in and getting the experience over and over and over of what you want. When you do that, you will become a master of whatever you choose to master. So with that, my beautiful friends, that's my message today. And if you want, know that I'm doing a healing session today at 9 a.m. Central Time, about an hour and 20 minutes. You're welcome to join me. You can get that Zoom link at agapespiritualcenter.com. Go to the calendar, click on Healing Through Love. The Zoom link will be there. If you've not experienced it, for God's sakes, how are you going to know if it works or not? Try the experience. I've done them for almost a full year. So I've done about 48 of these healing sessions, and the results are miracle. I'm getting more and more confident about what's happening because I'm doing it all the time. Join me. It's a fun journey, and we can do it together. In love, with love, for you. Have a great day, and aloha.